Good morning. This is your wake-up call.
It's time to wake up, Wisconsin.
Wake me up! All right, rise and shine, Sleeping Beauty. Come on, hop, hop, hop.
This is the Wisconsin Sports Wake Up Call on the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network.
Wake up, Daddy's home.
Here's your host, Josh Albrecht.
Jordan Walker can upend the whole thing as one of the longest shots on the board with a home run right here. A homer wins it, a non-homer, and we're going to a swing-off. Baseball is not afraid. Wow! Is that enough? Jordan Walker wins it! Come on, baby! Come on!
All right, that wasn't bad. Home run derby, that wasn't bad. Welcome in, everyone, to the Wisconsin Sports Wake Up Call. I'm Josh Albrecht, alongside Mitch Thunder Nellis.
Morning, Josh.
How you doing, bud?
Okay.
Do we have you?
Anything on Q? Is there anything in Q on the board?
No.
Okay. I'll just pretend my headphones work then.
Okay.
All right, great. Hey, bud, how you doing?
It's a good morning.
Headphones work. Everything's great.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
Hi.
Hi, I hope that everyone is doing well. As I mentioned, Wisconsin Sports Wake Up Call. We are live from the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network studios, powered by the Potawatomi Sportsbook.
Yeah.
It is officially the deadest week of sports. We are here. We have reached that point.
2 years ago this week, I was not an employee here yet, but Sparky decided to take vacation and called me in out of the bullpen to host for him. There were no other shows on the network. It was
Right.
just Wisconsin Sports Daily. The rest was Jim Rome and Rich Eisen and whatever other morning shows, and I don't even know what was here. It was just Sparky doing Wisconsin Sports Daily. And he's like, I'll take the week of the All-Star break off for vacation. Mitch Thunder Ellis, why don't you come in and sub for me? And
Yeah.
host?
Yeah.
Like, thanks for the opportunity, Steve.
Yeah. Well, if you're going to
Clearly worked out.
if you're going to take a week off,
That's the way. This is the week.
this is the week. A lot of people, they say, well, what about between Christmas and New Year? Not in the sports calendar. No, this is it.
That's a huge week.
I know. Well, but I'm saying in general,
Right.
most people out there, that's a week where a lot of
They
people
have off.
take off of work.
Absolutely. As
Right.
they should.
But in our world,
No, this is
when
it.
it comes to sports, now the other one I guess you could look at would be the week after the Super Bowl.
Yes, but I mean, if you're an NBA knucklehead, the NBA All-Star Game, and you have NBA in full force, you have the something 500, right? Because isn't that,
In Daytona?
is it Indy or Daytona? I think it's Daytona 500 because the NBA All-Star Game and the Daytona 500 always used to be the same day. So it would be how do I say this the way Steve Haywood of blessed memory used to say it? It was the African American Thanksgiving and the redneck Thanksgiving. That's what he used to say. I don't know if he said it a little more, with
Yes.
more flair.
It looks like February 15th
yes
is
Yep.
the Daytona 500. So
Yep.
yeah, that's
Yep.
the one you're thinking of.
And I don't know if that's still going to be the All-Star Game because that's also the Super Bowl is the 14th.
Right.
Right. The Super Bowl is back to that. So the Super Bowl is all the way back to Valentine's Day this year. So then that pushes everything back. And then you have pitchers and catchers reporting like immediately.
Right. So you're
there's not
you're
a break
actually
there
okay.
anymore. Yeah.
Right.
This is it.
This is it.
This week is the albatross. This week is the holy grail of nothingness.
But still some things happened yesterday.
Hey, what happened?
I'll tell you what happened. What happened was the home run derby, and Schwarber was, without a doubt, the favorite. Even when Bryce Harper was still in it, the Philly crowd was more, I think, excited for Schwarber. I think they realized that Schwarber probably had the better chance of sending the home crowd home happy.
Yes, and because they went last, the way Schwarber finished his first round, either Harper was getting in and eliminating Schwarber,
Right,
or Schwarber was staying in and Harper wouldn't make it because Schwarber had finished fourth. I think that actually took some of the drama out of it. I think that kind of killed the Philly crowd a little bit. Now, not that much. Philly crowd's going to Philly crowd, right? Jackwagon's going to jackwagon.
Yeah.
And so Philly's going to boo everybody. They booed Santa Claus, so they're going to boo everybody. And they realized that they had to pick sides at that point. Now, they made a big deal last night that in 2018, right, Harper won it and Schwarber finished second, I think it was, in different uniforms. But you're right. The way Schwarber hit in that first round, it looked like if Philly had a chance, unless Harper went nuts, which he didn't, quickly Philly turned on Harper and was like, Schwarber's our, Schwarber's our guy.
Schwarber's our guy. 100% turn around. Turned out he wasn't the guy, though.
Hey, what happened?
Jordan Walker was the guy. Ends up beating Schwarber in the finals. Jordan Walker, if you're going, okay, that name is semi-familiar. Where have I heard that name if you didn't watch the Home Run Derby? Well, you heard his name come up in that 5-game series that the Brewers just had with the Cardinals because he hit a few home runs off of Brewers pitchers in that series. So being in Milwaukee, I was aware of who Jordan Walker was.
Absolutely.
Across the country, I think there were a lot of people that weren't.
I think that's fair.
I remember after he hit a home run in one of the games, I said, is this going to be the next Pujols, the next Goldschmidt? Is this going to be the next Cardinals killer for the Brewers? A few moments later, the guy's winning the Home Run Derby.
Moments later.
And putting himself and the Cardinals on the big stage. And I'm going, I was very torn. I was very torn with how I felt about the finish of the Home Run Derby last night. Because
in general?
Yes, because on one hand, it was fun seeing the Philly crowd have to be silenced.
Yes.
On the other hand, it was a St. Louis Cardinal who won. And I don't like the Cardinals.
Here's what I hope.
Okay.
We've seen this in the past. Guys put on a good performance at the Home Run Derby. Sometimes they win it. Sometimes they just do really well. And then it ruins their swing for the rest of the season.
Yeah, well, but it's not the season, the rest of the season I'm worried about.
Doesn't matter as much.
Right.
It's more career you're looking at.
Correct. I'm worried about, is this going to be the next guy that comes to American Family Field or Miller Park back in the day and just destroys the Brewers for the next 8 years? Even if the team doesn't win, there's always that guy. Yeah. And it's been like a Cardinal. It's always been a Cardinal. Arenado, like, I feel like the second he went to the Cardinals, it was like, oh, now this guy just rakes in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I mean,
also an all-star. Like, like we're talking about all-stars, whether it's
correct. They are very good players,
or Arenado or Goldschmidt, or these players who've gone to St. Louis. They are all-stars.
Super fair point.
It's not like scrubs
right.
go. Now there have been some scrubs in St. Louis lore who have done in the Brewers as well. And that's part of the whole La Russa hatred and that sort of thing. Jordan Walker, after the Home Run Derby, said, "My thought was Philly is brutal. I mean, honestly, but I think it's pretty special because they love their players, and that's what you want from where you play." All right, so let's doodle-a-doo, not time machine to 2002 when Milwaukee hosted the Home Run Derby, and Sammy Sosa and Jason Giambi went nuts. Giambi of steroids lore, of course.
Yes.
And Sosa of corked bat lore. But there's part of me that really likes what Philly does. Like, there's part of me that if I'm 2027 and Milwaukee's hosting the All-Star game, which we're not next year, don't get excited, people.
Right.
But if Milwaukee was hosting next year and you have Churio in the Home Run Derby, and then you've got Jordan Walker, and then you've got Schwarber, and then you've got Aaron Judge or whoever, and Milwaukee decides to boo everyone else, I'm here for that kind of energy, because as long as you're being positive toward your guys, as long as you're pumping up your guys, boo everybody. I love that. I loved it. My sister-in-law in the group chat last night was like, "Why is Philly booing everybody?" I wrote back because Philly.
Yeah,
Like, that's
but
it.
that is because Philly.
Right.
We're not built that way.
I know.
Milwaukee wouldn't do that.
I would. I'm built.
We
that
would
way.
boo a Cardinal or a Cub,
Yes.
but I don't think we would just boo a guy because they're not in a Brewers
Like,
uniform.
are we booing Murakami?
No,
No.
not even a little. We might not be cheering for him.
That's an
but we're not
international incident.
We're not booing him.
No, you're right. You're right.
Jordan Walker was asked about the boos after winning. Here's what he said.
They're still booing you. What's it like to have 40,000 people boo you?
I was once told you don't boo nobody, so it feels pretty good. Yeah.
That's right.
There you
Oh,
go.
I like that.
Yep.
You know what?
I must be somebody because you don't boo nobody.
That's right. And that's the perfect reaction. Like, go ahead and boo that. You know, Jordan Walker has arrived for better and for worse for Brewers fans. I think it was Sparky who last year was like, because Jordan Walker for the first couple of years of his career was underwhelming. Like, he came up with this big hype with the Cardinals and didn't play that well the past couple of years. And Sparky was like, go get him. Go make a trade for him. And then he goes nuts this year, and Sparky's like, oh, too late.
Sparky had a crystal ball.
I think he did. I think
Sparky knew.
I think he saw that something was going on. So what'd you think of the new format?
What's old is new. I liked it. I was a fan of it. Now leave it alone.
Yeah.
Give it. Can we just keep something the same with an exhibition contest for more than a year? Don't make a single change. Keep it exactly this way for 3 years before you touch it at all.
I like that take, Josh, because I think you're right. Like, we have to see how it marinates. I enjoyed it because it didn't drag. You know, there were years where it dragged. You know, it's great when a guy hits 33 home runs. Great. But that drags, man. And that makes a late night. This was like better made for TV. Better. I was on the Netflix app, so during the commercials, I could switch to Raw easily. That was nice for me. I enjoyed it. I liked the way it worked. I thought it made the scores closer, which means it's more competitive. You know, all the scores were pretty close.
Yeah.
And so one home run.
Well, because you have 20 swings.
Right. So one home run means something.
Right.
Like in past years, one, you know, you could mess around with it. I liked it.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Leave it for a couple of years. Let's see how it
Leave
marinates.
it.
Yep.
Leave it. Just let it marinate.
Yep.
Let's see how it goes.
Yep.
Miz was seen on social media.
Okay.
From the home run derby.
Hey, what happened?
Mostly just showing off another new glove with a Pokemon card inside. Now, this is not the first time that they've had this.
But how do you put a Pokemon card like? And I saw that it was like encased.
Yeah.
But aren't you worried that like it's going to get bent or something? Like because
it's got to be a hard.
It is
case.
even with a hard case, like in a baseball glove, like baseball gloves bend and are malleable. And I don't think
he's ever thrown with that.
Yeah,
glove.
he must not. It's just for show.
It's just got to be for show. I think it was just here's my guess. Okay. My guess is that the MLB is trying to highlight certain players. They're like, all right, you got to highlight these guys. All right, this kid is electric. He's a Cy Young candidate. We absolutely got to make sure that we're highlighting him, even though he's not going to pitch. They send someone to talk to the guy. You know, there's some PR team. They're talking about how he loves Pokemon. And they're like, all right, cool. We'll show that.
Yeah.
And then that becomes a thing.
But he
that then
leans into
everyone's 100%.
Like he loves that too.
Well, because I think that he is just him and he doesn't care.
Right.
Like, I don't think, which good for him.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course.
Like, also, I don't know that Pokemon is super uncool to the younger generations
I think
right
it's
now.
Still cool.
Jake Paul.
I think it is cool.
Like there've been
just spent millions. Right?
Correct. So I feel like for a lot of the listening audience on, you know, in the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network area across the state, they might look at that and go, "What, my kid played with?" Yeah, well, your kid, is the same age as all these kids now.
An orange dragon-like Pokemon, Charizard, is an evolved form of Charizard is an evolved form of Charmeleon and the final evolution of Charmander. It also has two mega evolved forms, Mega Charizard X and Y, and also has a Gigantamax form in Pokemon Sword and Shield, which changes its appearance and size. So it's a
half of those words were correct.
Right.
Yeah.
It's an orange dragon-like Pokemon. That's all you really need to know.
I don't think that that's going to be the only focus on Miz. I would be very surprised if at some point they didn't show a highlight of some strikeout or something from Miz during a broadcast. Either leading up to the game, during the game,
I think
something.
they'll show his performance from last year. Like
We
I
could
think
do
that's
that.
I think that's what the reference will be as they're talking about the league leader in ERA, strikeouts, and WHIP. I think they will mention that he's not pitching. They'll say, "Hey, look at this Charizard card. This is really cool." And by the way, this is what he did last year. Look at all the fun he's having.
Right.
Look at his big smile. Look at that big goofy smile on that 6'7" guy. Like it all fits perfectly for pop culture that Miz is who he is.
True. Other things happening outside of baseball.
Hey, what happened?
What happened was Summer League happened. NBA
Okay,
Summer League.
What if?
Okay.
What if Braden Burries is really good?
He might be.
Like, I know it's Summer League. We can't get excited, but every game he is balling out. And no, what if he's really good?
It's Summer League.
I know.
Who knows?
I know.
And here's the bigger problem that I have right now with all of this. He might be really good.
Okay.
Can we have that be the focus of finding out if he's really good? Building, like, just giving these guys reps and time to see, hey, did we hit something in the draft?
Okay.
Here, did we do this? Instead of paying Gary Trent Jr. a bunch of money,
which isn't official yet. There's still a hope in my bones that goes sideways, and the NBA investigates, and John Horst wake up from this stupid ass nightmare that he's living in with Gary Trent, where Gary Trent has naked pictures of John Horst, and something weird is going on.
He might,
because I said it on the show yesterday. I said if John Horst is right here, I'd slap him in the face. I wouldn't care. I'll take the repercussions. This has got to be the stupidest bleep thing I've ever heard of or seen.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't understand.
You made all these good moves and now you're crippling a franchise.
All the moves to build for the future.
Yep.
Right? Like that's what a rebuild is. We're here to look to the future. And now there's just more and more talks of, all right, well then you have this guy, and now there are more rumors that the Bucks are, according to Mark Stein, they're going to try to pry away Peyton Watson from the Nuggets.
Now that's a good move. You traded 2-for-1 for Peyton Watson. Peyton Watson is an
who are the
up-and-coming,
two?
really good. Anybody, maybe it's Gary Trent Jr.
Well, then that's a great move.
You just got me really excited because Peyton Watson's going to get paid. Peyton Watson's really good. He averaged 15 points, 5 rebounds as a 23-year-old, 6'7".
Second one in the segment.
Yep, small forward last year. Brought a ton of is an energy guy. Like he's the kind of guy that can play. You put it on a team with Hero and Jaquez and Ware and even Miles Turner and trade Kuzma already and Rollins and KPJ. Like you've got some energy there. Like dude can play. Gary Trent can't play.
No, he proved that last year.
Right. Thank you.
And then he got paid for it. The most insane, doesn't make sense.
That'd be great.
Moment
if that was
ever.
Part of the sign and trade.
That's what happened yesterday. We want to know, how'd you sleep? How'd you sleep yesterday? I will tell you the other thing that we didn't get to, but I golfed yesterday. That's what happened. I golfed in a charity outing.
So that's where you were. We were all like, "Oh, where's Josh?"
Yep, that's where I was. I'm gonna talk about how that
playing
went.
golf in 100-degree weather. It's great.
Yes.
Did you drip?
You'll have to wait and find out.
Boob?
You'll have to wait and find out.
Sweaty is the answer.
This is the Wisconsin Sports Wake Up Call. We're live from the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network studios, powered by the Potawatomi Sportsbook. Let us know on the Nicolay Law Fan Talk and Text line 414-677-1250. How'd you sleep? That's coming up next. Baseball coverage on the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network is presented by Xfinity. Score the most reliable Wi-Fi. One price, 5 years. Guaranteed. Xfinity. Imagine that. Xfinity. Welcome back to the Wisconsin Sports Wake Up Call. I'm Josh Albrecht. Mitch Thundernellis joining me today. Aaron Morse on his family week-long vacation that they do.
Up north?
I don't know.
We don't know where he is?
I didn't pay enough attention. I'm just, that's on me. I'm not.
The code breaker is gone?
He's, apparently for 40 years.
He doesn't even know that's his name yet, does he?
He doesn't. For 40 years, they've been doing this. He hasn't. He's not 40.
I love that.
Yeah. Family's been doing this trip.
Yeah. That's great.
I'm hoping that he slept well. I'm hoping that everyone slept well.
Really?
Yeah.
There's some people I hope had bad night's sleep.
I don't know. Sleep's so good.
I know. That's why on my enemies, I wish poor sleep.
Okay. Fair enough. I want to know, to not our enemies, to all of our listeners out there on the Nicolay Law Fan Talking Text line, how'd you guys sleep? Did you not sleep well because you were irritated again by something that happened in the home run derby? Did you sleep super well because you didn't even watch it? And you went, this is the week that I get to catch up on sleep.
All right. Time out. You are the king of sound effects.
Yeah.
There's got to be some good, like,
what? Like,
let me sleep, or fun. There's got to be some fun sleep stuff we could put into the segment.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we're building it in.
I'm trying to think, like, what movies have like funny sleep stuff, and nothing's coming to mind. Also, it's before 7 a.m., so my brain's broken.
Right. Your brain hasn't started
because
yet
I didn't sleep enough. I
correct.
slept well, just not long enough.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which is how that usually goes. So I slept pretty well because I played golf yesterday and I played well.
Where'd you play?
I played at Ironwood in Sussex, in the Ronald McDonald House charity golf outing. Love the Ronald McDonald House.
I feel like they're not. I wonder.
At Ironwood or at Ronald McDonald House?
At Ronald McDonald House.
Oh,
great. I mean, what an amazing organization.
They are fantastic.
Yeah.
I absolutely love everything that they do. Julie and I, both very big proponents for the Ronald McDonald House.
Yep.
They had a golf outing and it was a scramble.
Okay. Who'd you golf with?
I golfed with my brother-in-law.
Okay.
And
you had a brother-in-law.
Yep.
Nice
and who golfs a lot
regularly.
Yes. And his uncle,
okay,
who apparently also golfs a lot.
Sure.
And then one of the guys from his golf league.
Okay. Oh, well.
Whose name is Dave.
Yeah.
So,
but
Dave,
you assume that a guy from the golf league knows what he's doing.
Right. These guys know how to golf.
Yeah.
So I had anxiety going into this.
Sure.
Which weird. Josh had anxiety.
Right,
that doesn't make any sense.
Well, because you don't golf regularly, and they do.
And when I golf, I usually was golfing with Zabe or other people who literally eat, breathe, and sleep golf.
Yes. So they don't mind if you get hammered and are the comedic relief.
Oh, but they don't want to golf with me because I'm so much worse.
They just want you to hang out
than them.
Sure.
They're like, oh, let's find a different thing to do if Josh is going to be there because of how much they play golf and
Josh
do golf.
Go get the drinks.
Right. Yeah. Right. We will see you in a couple hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've often said, why don't we ever go bowling? Like during the winter when you can't golf?
Love that.
It's like, well, we'll just not see each other. I'm like, we could go bowling.
Yeah.
I'd love to go kick your guys' ass in bowling.
Yes, you would. And you would, by the way.
We used so many of my shots in that scramble yesterday.
No.
So many.
And
not because they were bad. We won.
No.
We won.
You won the scramble.
Yes.
That's all right. So I'm picturing you, and I mean, I've known you.
You can also see me.
Right.
Yes.
You're on the Growth Law video stream right now.
Very true.
You are lefty, and I'm
am.
guessing your long game's better than your short game. Like I'm guessing you're pretty good off the tee. Like,
that is incorrect.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I just feel like lefties in general have like a nice big stroke and just nail it. And
I feel like that might usually be the case.
Yeah.
The thing is, usually you're never taking my drive.
Okay.
I was hitting it straight yesterday.
Say less.
Everything that everyone says who golfs, like that's what gets you into it.
Yep.
I experienced that yesterday.
So do you think this could be a new addiction then? Because this is why I've never golfed. Because if I golf well once, I'm going to want to golf every day for the rest of my life to try to figure out golf.
I'm telling you, it's true.
And that's
it feels
golf.
so good, Mitch.
Right. Like you think you can golf now. You think
I know.
you can go out today and do the same thing you did yesterday.
No, I don't think I can, but I want to.
I know you want to.
That's what makes it so difficult because I love this feeling and I want more of this feeling. And yet I know that if I go out there again today and I golfed, I would not play as well. And then I would be frustrated. And then would I be even with that memory of yesterday and how great
then
that
you'd
was.
want to golf even more to get back to how you felt yesterday.
Like there was a hole where I had just as good of a drive. I mean, we used someone else's ball to scramble by like a couple of feet.
Sure.
But like they were right there, had a great approach shot where we took my ball and then I made the putt.
Unbelievable.
I was like, I could have done this hole by myself, the whole thing.
Right.
By myself. That doesn't happen to me.
Birdied a hole.
Right. That doesn't happen to me.
Crazy. 414-677-1250. When's the last time you golfed over your skis? You golfed significantly better than you thought you could or would have. And did it make you want to golf every day for the rest of your life?
Right. Did that moment change it for you? Yeah.
I slept well last night.
That's good.
And I slept well. We talked about this a little bit again on the Mason Crosby show yesterday. My older daughter, Big Rumble, got home from 3 weeks away. She was at an overnight camp in Pennsylvania. They flew to Newark and it was like a 4-hour bus ride. So, so northeastern Pennsylvania, I want to say. She was gone for the past 3 weeks.
How tough was that?
So easy. It's the greatest thing in the world.
Oh, you just
Overnight. I mean, when I was a kid, I was gone for 8 weeks. I went for 8 weeks every summer.
And your parents were ecstatic.
Of course. And so now both kids have gone for 4 weeks. For most years, they go up to Eagle River. Big Rumble has graduated from that. She'll be a counselor next year, but this is her in-between year. Little Rumble leaves tomorrow morning for 4 weeks in Eagle River. So we have like this little 36-hour of crossover where they're both. So I slept well because both my kiddos slept at home last night.
There you go.
And it was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that you probably enjoy that even a little bit more knowing that it's temporary.
Yes.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, Little Rumble leaves. Then on Sunday, Big Rumble goes to Madison for a couple of weeks for like a cool Badger scholar, live in the dorm experience. That'll be a blast. How did you sleep? We want to know here on the Wisconsin Sports Wake Up Call. I also slept well because we were eating dinner at a cool East Side establishment yesterday.
Okay.
And like halfway through dinner, I was full and I just got really tired. And knowing I had to be up before the sun came up, I went to bed before the rest of everybody last night. And I just like conked out and it was great.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's okay to give yourself permission to go to sleep significantly earlier than you normally do. If you're feeling it and you're going to fall asleep, just go to sleep.
Just go do it.
Just go do it.
Jeff in Fox Point hits us up on the Nicolay Law fan talking text
Jeff,
line.
we wish you luck on your meniscus.
He said he slept well, even with that. He said, I slept well because of the Derby. My favorite part was when the Philly fans were booing the kids missing the pop-ups in the outfield.
Oh, yeah.
Philly fans have zero shame.
No, catch the ball. Listen, you have a glove. You are in the field. Move your feet and catch the ball. I tell my 12 and 13-year-olds that every practice, every game. Don't watch the ball and drift over to it. Move your legs, get under the ball, settle under it, and make the catch.
Okay, this is a little bit different of a situation.
These are competitive softball.
A lot of these are, first of all, if it's a line drive, it's
line drive's different. You're right.
It's even if it's to the outfield. Okay, that thing's coming in with some heat.
Yeah.
Second, this is a game of 500. Yeah. That's being played with these kids in the outfield. Okay,
I'm surprised more kids
especially if you're a taller kid and you got a little one, you got to make sure you're not trampling over the other kids.
I agree. You're right.
You can't just dive out. That being said, if I was a parent of one of those kids, all I'd be doing is watching my kid and be like, make a name for yourself.
Exactly.
Get in there, do it. That's what I'd be wanting.
Aren't a lot of those kids like the kids of the players also? Like, I don't think
are they? I don't think so.
No,
I
think it's like Big Brothers, Big Sisters.
That's
that
what.
Sort of thing?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
All right.
I think the kids of the participants and the players are usually just watching behind home plate.
Got it.
One last thing here in How'd You Sleep? I was surprised. I didn't see this necessarily, but you said, Mitch, that a lot of the players essentially said yesterday, yeah, nah, to salary cap.
Yes. There was they talked to Trout, they talked to Soto, they talked to some other guys. We all know Juan Soto has this 13 years, $765 million deal.
Yep.
Apparently under the new
Proposed.
proposed, his max would be like 265 instead of 765, which yes, is crazy, but it would be a 6-year deal under MLB's proposal, and that's how it would go. Mike Trout's in the middle of a 12-year, $426 million deal. And so I was kind of thinking all right, we are years away from Miz. We're only a year or two away from Bryce, right? Who's going to get a big deal. But we are years away from Miz. Chourio has a deal right now, so we're years away from him. But the Brewers are absolutely going to be affected however this plays out. The players have said we are a hard no on a salary cap, but we have our line in the sand. The owners have their line in the sand, and there seemed to be a little bit of optimism last night that there's time. December 1st, the players will get locked out.
Right.
December 1st doesn't really matter. What matters more is into February and March. If spring training gets delayed, if they play 100 games next year and not 162, but it means they fix the financials of baseball, that's a good thing. There seemed to be a little optimism last night that both sides want to figure this out, want baseball to be in a good place. I just don't know how they get from the players' line in the sand and the owners' line in the sand to middle ground.
The optimism you're talking about, I'm not seeing where this comes in.
The optimism is everybody feels like baseball's in a good place. That's the optimism.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if the main topic of discussion that needs to be discussed, no one's close on.
That's a good point, Josh.
And I don't know where it breaks.
Yeah.
Playing out the what ifs.
Yep.
This just leads to this is going to get as ugly as everyone thought it might.
Yeah. Well, then they used Mason Miller as an example, who they talked to. He said, I still have some optimism. The place that the game's at right now, I think killing that momentum is kind of fruitless for everybody. Mason Miller is eligible to be a free agent following the 29 season. He's still under control. He's making $4 million this year. He's literally the best closer in baseball. He's making $4 million this year. He'll make, 11, 13 next year. Then he'll make 15. Then he'll make 17. Then he'll be a free agent where he could sign a 5-year, $150 million deal. Well, if a salary cap comes and all of a sudden he can only sign a $50 million deal, that's $100 million.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Right. So all the players right now are watching. They talked to Skeens too. Again, 24 years old. He's in his second year. He's not eligible till 29. He made $1 million last year.
Yeah, insane.
Right.
Insane to think about. But we're just basing that on what things were.
Yes.
I don't know. I see it from both sides.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this is a perfect example of, and something that I'm hoping that collegiate sports with NIL look at, to where if you let things get worse and worse, it's really, really hard to then try to fix it. Right? This has been a problem with baseball for so long, and the amount of money that has increased year over year for these players has gotten so out of hand,
right, that
now to try to fix it is such a drastic difference. It's not listen, guys, we're only taking 7%. No, I mean,
right.
This is 60%. This is huge numbers that they're talking about to try to fix this.
The numbers are crazy.
Yeah.
And they continue to be, and not just baseball. I mean, listen, we see the numbers crazy in basketball with 70 guys making $70 million a year. I mean, the Celtics dumped Jaylen Brown because he's going to make $70 million a year for 4 or 5 years, and they didn't think he was worth it, especially next to Tatum. So they got basically nothing for him. That's a bad economic system.
It's true. It's true. It makes me nervous for the future for baseball fans. If you are a Milwaukee Brewer fan and you hate watching sports when your team isn't participating, then you are going to love the most electrifying sound of the day, which is coming up next on the Wisconsin Sports Wake Up Call. I'm Josh Albrecht. That's Mitch Dunner-Nellis. We are live from the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network studios, powered by the Potawatomi Sportsbook.
It's time for
The most electrifying.
Sound of the Day,
The most electrifying.
brought to you by Best Electric. Learn more at bestelect.com. Don't stress. Connect with the best.
Just feeling the ire of every. And charge him! What are you doing, Flo? Every Los Angeles Laker, I mean, every visiting problem sports star to come into town is all channeled into Wilson Contreras right now.
Yeah, it was Wilson Contreras getting booed and almost hit during the home run derby last night. Is the most electrifying sound of the day, brought to you by our friends at Best Electric. Remember, no job is too big or too small for Best Electric. Don't stress. Connect with the best. Call them today or visit bestelect.com.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. Listen, I don't care if it was exhibition. I don't care that if he would have gotten hit, it wouldn't have hurt at all because the pitches were being thrown like
Who did
12 miles per hour.
Who did it happen to again?
What? Contreras.
It doesn't matter
Oh,
who it happened to.
Got it. I was
No,
like,
it does.
well, yeah, it does.
Contreras and it
No,
was
it
great.
absolutely. That's why it matters,
I know.
because it was Wilson Contreras.
Oh,
Man,
that
it
was beautiful.
so good.
Yeah.
It was so good. Also, were you not a little worried that he was going to end up winning the whole thing?
Of course I was.
When in the first round, he had like 13.
Less in the first round, but then in the second round there when he was hitting well, and I was like, oh, he's going to be the villain. And he was leaning into it. And then you see like they keep flashing to Bill.
Yeah,
And we
to
love
Wild Bill.
man, we love Bill Contreras, professional hitter.
Yes.
And how can two things, we talk about this all the time, two things can be true. How can these two things be true? How can Wilson Contreras be such a bad guy and such a jerk and such a jackwagon, and his brother is the nicest guy alive?
I know.
Right?
I know.
And he's just smiling and having a good time, cheering on his brother. Like,
Is it possible that we feel that way about Wild Bill because we have Wild Bill?
Of course it's possible.
Well, let's say that he was on that
But I don't
William
think
Contreras was on the Twins.
I don't think William Contreras bothers other teams the way Wilson Contreras. Like, I don't think he's as argumentative or as confrontational.
Yeah.
Now, maybe he'll get there because remember, Wilson's a number of years older.
Right.
Maybe he'll get there when he starts feeling himself a little bit more. But I also think there's a difference between being brought up in the Cardinals organization with unreasonable and unfounded swagger and being brought up in the Brewers organization where kindness and friendship reign supreme.
Yes. Well, I can tell you that if you did not care about the home run derby and you were just casually flipping through channels and it came on and you happened to, as a Brewers fan.
Wait, what do you mean casually flipping through channels?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. People don't do that anymore.
Well, and it was on Netflix.
And it was on Netflix.
All right.
Okay. Just try to stay with the metaphor here.
Yeah.
It was just so great to see him get booed. Like, you can ruin the moment by saying everyone got booed. You can ruin the moment by saying like he still, did fairly well. But that moment of him being booed and then almost getting hit at a home run derby was fantastic.
Yep.
It was everything I could have wanted.
It was awesome
in a home run derby.
Yeah, it was fantastic. And that's part of what we need with the home run derby. We need drama. We need storylines. And part of me wishes that the Mets were better and Juan Soto or somebody on the Mets had been hitting in Philly, right? Because they hate the Mets more than anybody else. I guess they hate the Braves too, and there could have been a Brave, though I feel like that. But like, I want there to be a bad guy. And man, Wilson Contreras is just all too ready to step into that bad guy role. And that adds drama. That adds excitement. With as much as we hate him, he helped make last night more fun for us watching at home because he leaned into that bad guy persona.
Well, it also helped that things ended up not going his way.
Yes.
Right.
Of course. Absolutely.
Right. It was more fun to do that. Andy in Brookfield chimes in on the Nicolay Law Fan Talking Text line and says, I understand how one brother can be so much nicer than another. People say the same thing about me and my brother Dave. Oh, see? So this is the thing I'm curious about, right? Like, I'm an only child. I don't have any siblings.
Yep.
I'm wondering if you have like a brother out there, do people judge you? Is that a thing to where it's like, because you hear that all the time about like oh, he's the black sheep of the family.
Right,
He's,
right.
whatever it is.
You're not like your sister.
Right. Well,
I mean, I'm thinking about my daughters.
Oh,
I'm an
okay.
only child,
Right.
so I don't get compared to anybody.
Well, both of us. Yeah.
Explains a lot.
It sure does. Just very curious point, but either way, a lot of fun. And my favorite part through the entire home run derby last night was absolutely watching him get booed out of his mind and then almost getting hit.
He leaned into it. He enjoyed it. Like, to his credit.
That part I didn't like.
I know.
I wanted him to be more frustrated and hate it.
I like it. I like it because, again, I thought it still brought the drama.
Also, it was difficult for me to be so excited about him getting booed, and then, as you pointed out, for them to quickly pan to William, and then because then I'd be like, "Oh, Brewers,
I love you.
Screw that! Oh, hey, there's my guy."
But we have the same thing, like when the Brewers played the Red Sox, and Contreras was being a jerk, and Miz struck him out, and it's like, and then you see Bill come in and try to be the peacemaker, and it's like, I can hate him and I can love him, and I'm okay with that.
And we're very good at that. We're very good at doing that. Here in the state of Wisconsin.
Love our guys.
Yes, we do. Speaking of our guys, we're going to wake up Rami Maklov from 9 to noon to join us on a Top 3 Tuesday here on the Wisconsin Sports Wake Up Call. I'm Josh Albrecht. That, joining me today, filling in for Aaron Morris, is Mitch Thunder Nellis. We are happy that all of you guys are here as well. And we are live from the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network studios, powered by the Potawatomi Sportsbook. Stick with us. The 7 a.m. hour of the Wisconsin Sports Wake Up Call with Rami Maklov coming up next.
Good morning. This is your wake-up call.
It's time to wake up. Rami Makloff from 9 to noon.
All right, rise and shine, Sleeping Beauty. Come on, hop, hop, hop.
This is the Wisconsin Sports Wake Up Call on the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network.
Wake up, Daddy's home.
Here's your host, Josh Albrecht.
Jordan Walker can upend the whole thing as one of the longest shots on the board with a home run right here. A homer, a non-homer, and we're going to a swing-off. Baseball is not afraid. Wow. Is that enough? Jordan Walker wins it! Somebody! Come on, baby! Come on!
A decent home run derby, I thought. A decent one.
Fun for all involved.
Yeah. There's a little something for everyone in the home run derby yesterday. We want your thoughts on that. We're going to get Rami Makloff's thoughts on that. This is the Wisconsin Sports Wake-Up Call here on the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network. I'm Josh Albrecht. Mitch Thundernellis filling in for Aaron Morris joining me today. And it's a Tuesday, which means Rami Makloff, we woke him up. He's not on from 9 to noon. I mean, he will be, but he's on from 7 to 8 right now. Good morning, Rami. How are you?
Sweaty. Tired.
Sweaty.
Oh.
Yeah, I took the dog for a walk before I talked to you guys.
Oh, well,
And
okay.
It's already sweaty weather.
It's already
out there,
a
boys.
Schwitz.
Yeah.
Is it already a Schwitzer out
It
there?
is. It is. It's a Schwitzer. It is.
It's hot.
High
It's
of-
going to be hot.
I have 98 today, Rami.
And I got to mow the lawn.
Not
All right.
today, you don't.
All right, I got a question for you right off the bat.
Yeah.
When you see it's a high of 98, do you ever think about cutting the hair? Do you ever think like,
I am due for a haircut, but not like a short haircut. Don't want no short haircut.
don't
just,
want
you
no
know,
short man?
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
I saw
Just get it off the neck. Just get it trimmed up and off the neck a little bit. That'll do it. That does enough.
Yeah.
How often, though, when you're right there, do you feel like, you know what, instead of that, I'm just going to stay inside until it's not this hot, and then you don't get it cut?
Oh, both.
Because I would 100% be that guy.
I was actually yesterday on the show, you know, the weekend came up. We were talking about what we did over the and
Sure, of course.
Sure.
and Brandon and John were talking about how hot it was. My wife was out of town over the weekend. She left on Thursday. She came back Saturday evening. I was like,
lucky you.
I was like, it was hot out because if she doesn't drag me out,
You didn't leave the house?
I don't leave the house. I had no idea, guys. I had
Yeah,
no
of
idea it
course
was a
not.
scorcher of a weekend.
All right.
No,
so
that's
when
amazing.
you're home that time, Rami, are
Yeah.
you video games? Are you movies? Are you just like social, like TikTok clock? Like what are you doing with your time?
Little napping. Did a little napping.
Sure.
Lot of napping.
A cup. And you know, I'm surprised I didn't realize it was so hot because I did some long walks with the dog. Did some mostly just chilling, watching some TV. There was a lot of baseball last weekend. The Brewers had a doubleheader on Saturday. The Cubs were playing both of those days. So
Okay.
it was mostly just baseball and chilling and eating and
All right.
walking the dog.
No movies, and you don't get caught up, like you don't switch the channel and all of a sudden A Few Good Men or Shawshank's on and you get sucked
Did I watch a
in.
movie? I don't, you know,
Yeah,
I
when you're
wanted,
flipping through channels.
Right.
I wanted to watch a movie, and I do still flip through channels. Mitch and I share that in common. I enjoy that pastime. But I looked for a movie and I couldn't find one that interested me. You know what I was watching was I don't know if either of you guys are like comic book guys. Spider Noir on
I have not seen it yet.
on Amazon Prime.
I'm
Yeah.
familiar with it. I have not watched it, but I am familiar with it.
Was it
It's
good?
man? It was really good. Yeah, I finished the
Okay.
whole season. It was really good.
wow.
Okay.
And you have the choice to watch it in color or black and white. I recommend black and white because it's like a throwback to the old
Right.
film
That's
noir. Like
Literally
yeah.
has noir in the name.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so
That's
it was
the point.
it was really good, dude. It was really good. Nick Cage,
Hey, did you think
amazing. Never thought Nick Cage would be Spider-Man at this age, but he's really really good in it.
Okay. All right. Challenge accepted.
Did you think that the home run derby was really good?
I did
Last
actually. Yeah, I did. Both of you guys said it was an all right. I thought it was a really good home run derby. I like them bringing. I wasn't sure about them bringing back the format the no clock. They went back to what was it, 20 swings in the first round, and then it went down to 15. And and Jeff Passan, we played a clip of him on 9 to Noon yesterday of him saying, he thought it had potential to be a disaster. I'm paraphrasing, but just like long and drawn out and boring. And the last time, if I remember correctly, the reason they switched it is because the last time there was no clock, it was taking forever, you guys. Like guys were standing up there and just being way too selective about the pitch that they were waiting for, and it was but last night I thought it moved along pretty well. You had a lot of like bombs like up into the third deck. I thought there was some. I didn't think Jordan Walker, the who was that on the call last night?
Barry Bonds, or Matt Vasgersian.
Matt Vasgersian. I was gonna say he's been here in Milwaukee. Just drew a blank. He said Jordan Walker was like what do you say, the darkest of horses in terms of his. I didn't think he was that dark a horse to win that thing. That dude can hit. I hate to say that about any St. Louis Cardinals hitter, but
that's one of the times you and I can bond over baseball is our hatred for the Cardinals.
Yes, the enemy of my enemy, right?
Is my friend.
Is my friend. Yes.
So last night we were friends with Rami.
Yes,
but I mean Schwarber I think was the favorite, and Jordan Walker might have been like third or fourth on the list, but there were guys who, I gave less of a chance than Jordan Walker. I thought they put on a good show. I thought it was a really good home run derby.
So what did you I'm with you. The one of the reasons why I loved it and what I hated about the timed thing was, to me, the whole point of this is to watch big men hit balls very far.
Yeah. Right? No need to overthink this.
If I'm not getting to see the ball travel far because the next pitch is being thrown and there are multiple balls in the air at the same time.
Yeah, that was
weird. I can't pay attention. I'm not. Oh, there's another one. Oh, another one. That one's going to go. I'm sitting there going, what is happening? Stop. I like I'm on the edge of my seat. Is he going to get one more? Boom. Wow. Look at that thing fly. All right. Now back to the next pitch. Yeah. I like that. I also like seeing the player kind of,
watch his home runs. Yeah.
Right. Watch it a little bit. Get into it, especially when they know they got one. Like that and then I feel like the crowd gets into it more. You get more of that nothing. Oh, like all of that is better for it. I think this was a move in the right direction. The biggest thing that I said, Rami, is now don't touch it. Now leave it alone.
Oh, they won't do that,
for
Josh.
At least
they
I know, but I hate that they won't.
And
why can't we just leave something alone?
I can tell you why. Because too many people have a platform in 2026. That's why. And these leagues, and the NBA is the most guilty of it, but I think all the leagues are guilty of it to some degree. They see social media outcry and they think that is the majority of society, when usually it's just a very loud, very miserable minority. Like we all know what social media is, how it goes. And it tends to lean negative, and the whiners and the complainers and the critics, they're very, very vocal over there. And the NBA and Major League Baseball and the NFL, they see that, especially around their All-Star Fest. This is why we have a different format for the All-Star game every year. When, let's be real, East versus West was just fine. Like it wasn't great. It wasn't great basketball, but for what it was, for a display or an exhibition of basketball talents, East versus West was just fine. And we don't need to keep on like trying new formulas every year to try and find something. You're not going to find anything that's really better. You know what I mean? You're not. You keep on tweaking and tinkering, but you're not going to find anything that's better. And you don't have to react to every tweet or every TikTok or every social media post that's out there and panic and rush to change the format of your All-Star festivities because it's not the greatest that anyone's ever seen. And that's not to get too like down the road of what's wrong with society right now, but everything is either the greatest thing we've ever seen or it's the worst thing we've ever seen. There's no in between. And when we react to things that aren't the best thing we've ever seen, like they're the worst thing that we've ever seen, these leagues feel a need to react and change and tinker and tweak. And that's why, Josh, your hopes, your dreams of not touching this thing, I think are they don't have a great chance of coming to fruition.
Yeah, well,
That's fair.
I know, but also I hate that that's the case.
Yeah.
What did you think about the booing, the constant booing?
I love that
from the Philly crowd.
I love that. I like that. I like that the crowd was that into it. I like that the crowd and it brought like some. I know Mitch will appreciate this. It brought like some WWE to it, where you had your heel, you had your face. You know what I mean? Everybody was rooting for, and I'll be honest, I was rooting for Schwarber, former Cub, and Wilson Contreras, former Cub. So I was, and you know, I hate the Cardinals, so I was booing right along with them to Jordan Walker and the other guys that were trying to knock Schwarber off, and ultimately he did. But I thought that brought even another added element of sort of I don't know, excitement to the event. But I really liked how into the crowd was, and the booing of the people who were going up against Kyle Schwarber.
Your point, Rami, like we've seen, whether it's the All-Star game itself or the NBA All-Star game, or especially with the Super Bowl and the World Series and the NBA Finals. Like the NBA Finals, I think were a breath of fresh air this year because Knicks fans really took over. But we've seen over the years how corporate all of these events have become, where, you know, it's the suits, it's people not cheering, it's people not knowing when to stand up, not knowing when to sit down, all those sorts of things. And I'm right there with you. The fact that this was fan-led, yeah, I'm not a Philly fan. I hate Philly fan, but I love that Philly fan hates everybody. Like that's part of their charm, and that's part of the passion of sports.
Hard to argue.
Yeah, it's okay to like it's okay to root for your guy, and in the process root against the other guy. Like as long as you're not throwing throwing batteries at anybody, everything's fine.
Well, right.
Quarters and marshmallows.
I think the fact too that it was exhibition and being at home, not having a dog in the fight, knowing that you could see these other athletes kind of have to react, look around and laugh at the crowd getting into it that much. That was also enjoyable for me.
I thought they enjoyed it. I think the guys that were getting booed enjoyed it. I mean, you know, Wilson Contreras likes playing the villain. Like that's not something he's used to. He plays a good heel. He had a big smile on his face while it was going on, and obviously it didn't bother Jordan Walker. I thought he thrived in that environment and came up with those clutch home runs at the end there to pull it off. So I thought the fans added something to it.
All right, let's pivot quickly here, Rami, and talk about Braden Burries and the Bucks in Summer League. Okay, MVP. I can't. Yeah, all right. So MVP. I don't pay attention to Summer League, at all. And then on top of that, I just want to see these guys. Like I want to see halfway through this upcoming season. Now, where are these guys at? The hype train for Burries right now is long. It is, and it is intense. Is this really a thing, or is this just kind of Bucks fans looking for something because we've been going through it for the last couple months?
Probably a little bit of both. I mean, it's the Summer League, Josh. You know what I mean? I'm not putting too much stock into it, but it's not appointment TV. I'm not checking my guide or checking the scoreboard to see what time Bucks Summer League is tonight. You know what I mean? But like I said, Mitch and I we're channel flippers. If I'm channel flipping and I see that some Bucks Summer League action is on, I'm stopping, I'm watching, and I have a couple times. And I've liked what I've seen from Braden Burries, and of course you come across it on social media, and like you want to like you'd rather see him do good than do bad. You know what I mean? Like it could be a sign of things to come. But yeah, I think Bucks fans they need something good in their lives right now. You know what I mean? They need some. I don't know if Mitch, we do crosstalk every day. I don't know if I ever posed this question to you. In my 20 years of following and watching Bucks basketball closely, since I got into the Milwaukee and Wisconsin market, that was the most miserable Bucks season I've endured. That was the most miserable. And I know there have been worse record wise, but when you look at the 20-point losses and the 30-point losses and expectations versus results and all the Giannis drama that, of course, that was hovering around this team all year long, it was miserable, you guys. It was a miserable season for Bucks fans. So yeah, I think they need like a spoon of sugar to make the medicine go down that we've all been taking for the last year watching this Bucks team. You know, so I think it can be a little bit of both, Josh. Probably more. Yeah, Bucks fans looking for something positive, anything good to smile about. But I mean, it ain't nothing. And like I said, you'd rather he be good than be bad in the summer league, wouldn't you? Like if he was. Right. If he was,
how much people are reading into it, where I'm going, all right.
And what if he's really good? Like, what if he ends up being really good? That'd be great for the Bucks, and
that would be best case scenario.
And we deserve that. We deserve something good to happen, whether it's him or Ament or they end up getting Peyton Watson or one of these Miami guys actually like gets significantly better and improves. You know, specifically Casper or Ware. Like one of them all of a sudden blows up and becomes like a really good player. We deserve that as Bucks fans.
That was the last point I was going to try to ask you here, Rami, was about Peyton Watson. I don't know if you saw that. According to Mark Stein, the Bucks are rumored to try to pry away Peyton Watson from the Nuggets. Thoughts on that? And can you please somehow tie that into Gary Trent moving away from the Bucks team?
Yeah, I mean, other than salary cap circumvention, I don't understand that Gary Trent Jr. deal on any level, but good for that man. He got his bag. Just him. I mean, honestly, guys, my reaction to most Bucks moves until the next Giannis comes along is like, okay, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna get too excited. I'm not gonna get too worked up or too disappointed about it, because until I know what the next championship team is gonna look like, what it's built around, what the timeline is, like all of this is just placeholders. You know what I mean? Like everything we're looking at until the next version of a relevant Bucks team comes around. And I mean relevant on a national level. I mean relevant in terms of contending for championships. Everything that we're watching is a placeholder, and like be good enough to entertain us or be bad enough to get, although this year it's not an option, be bad enough to get lottery picks. But everything else that happens in between is like, okay, let's see what this looks like. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this is any fun or could lead to something meaningful. You know what I mean? So my reaction to that move is like, all right, you're not bringing in the next guy, you know, you're not bringing in the next Giannis or the next Kareem, but maybe they'll have something there. Maybe it'll be fun. Maybe it'll lead to something else. I don't know.
A season of fun and entertainment is what Rami's looking forward to.
I think that's all we need.
I don't know if that's all we need. I think that's all
we're going to get. It's what we're going to get, and I'm going to.
That's all we need.
No.
Yes. For the Bucks, that's all we need. I will fight that. I will die on that hill this year.
Yeah,
not forever, but for this year, we just need like entertainment and to see something.
Those are two different things, Mitch.
I don't think they are. That's entertainment.
No, to see something means to see. Right. I want to see improvement. I want to see.
But I don't need a lot of hope. I don't necessarily need winning at a clip that's unreasonable.
Yeah, but
I want to be entertained. Part of entertaining is that there's hope for the future. To me, that's included.
No, I say those are two different things.
You're two different things.
Well, that's also true. I want to see these young guys prove, hey, we got something. Give them some time.
All right,
that's what I'm looking forward to.
Fair.
Do you guys think there's any? If so, give me the name. Is there anybody on this team who you look at and go, maybe best player on a championship team?
Best player on a championship
Best player on a championship team.
Okay.
No, not even close.
Not right now.
Right. Yeah. But so if they have like 7 or 8 guys who are all like 15-point a game scorers who you can package in a year or two for the best player on a championship team, like if Jaquez and Ware and KPJ could be packaged for that guy, like let them cook this year.
Are you trying to trade for that guy though, or are you waiting for him to fall? Or are you waiting for him to fall in your lap in the
There's
draft?
no other way you're getting him. I mean, they're not. You need to win a Giannis lottery, or you need to trade because no free agents are coming here.
Yeah, my only concern with bringing in a guy from another organization is he here to stay?
I don't care if he's here for 3 or 4 years and they win a championship. He can then go be a mercenary and go wherever he wants.
Fair enough.
There you go. All right, it's the Top 3 Tuesday. We're going to take a break. When we come back on the Wisconsin Sports Wake Up Call, we're going to read some of our top threes. We want to hear your top 3 lists.
Josh, and Josh. Top 3 guys I love hosting this show.
Wow. I mean, it's just me, but still, I do enjoy that.
Weird. He's not in my top 3. That's weird.
Wow. Rami losing points. Just keeps losing points.
Nailed it.
Give us your top 3 lists on the Nicolay Law Fan Talking text line 414-677-1250. And they can be about whatever. Doesn't matter. It's the Top 3 Tuesday. We're live from the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network studios, powered by the Potawatomi Sportsbook. The Wisconsin Sports Radio Network is proudly outfitted by Berghardt Sporting Goods, our official apparel partner. Outfit your team or company with custom apparel today at BSG1881.com. Welcome back to the Wisconsin Sports Wake Up Call. Josh Albrecht here. Mitch Thundernellis right over there. And it's a Tuesday, so Rami Maclaw from 9 to noon joins the show in the 7 o'clock hour. All right, boys. Top threes. We want yours as well on the Nicolay Law Fan Talking text line, 414-677-1250. I got a few of them. I'm going to go first just to get things started, all right?
Oh, well, lordy flipping dog.
Okay, thank you. All right, so here's one. Top 3 sports video games I played as a kid. Sports video games.
Sports video games.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Josh, how old or young a man are you? Just so I know what
I'm
era of
38.
video games are.
No, 36. I'm 36.
Wait, what are you?
I'm 36. I don't know my own age. I'm 36.
What is going
Now
on?
I think he's lying. Now I think he's lying. When
No, I was born in 90. I was born in 90.
36.
I don't know, Mitch. I don't know if I believe him.
I agree. When's your birthday?
June 15th.
So you okay?
I'm a fresh
That's
36.
Right. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So number 3, Ken Griffey Jr. Major League Baseball for the Nintendo 64.
Never
Loved
got
that.
into it.
And I still wanted to be the Brewers, even though like they were awful. But John Jaha, I was like, yay! And just playing with my guys.
Love Najahaj.
Oh, it was great. Number 2, Tiger Woods PGA Tour. Like way before I actually golfed, playing that video game was so much fun. And just where you had to like tap the button as much as you could to get the most power on your swing was I could play it for hours. I just played it for hours and hours and hours and hours growing up.
That didn't look like
and
you were
number
tapping a remote. Just saying.
Oh,
in my camera, that did not look like you were.
Oh, did it not?
Tapping a remote. No.
Oh, are you injecting something into your vein there?
There was plenty of practice with that too, Ronnie. And the number 1
in between games of Tiger Woods golf. Practicing your swing in other ways.
Oh, okay.
Everybody relax.
And the number 1 sports video game I played as a kid was Madden 2004, specifically the Madden with Michael Vick on the cover. I don't know why, but that was absolutely the best version of Madden, and I fight people on it.
Okay.
See, I thought I played Madden every year that Madden came out. I was getting it. I know people do. I never got hung up on like one edition of Madden. I don't even understand that. I want all the rosters. I want all the updates and new features that they add into the game every year. I never understood people who just now with the college football game. What was it? What was the college game? The EA Sports college game that everybody loves.
NCAA.
Right. It was generic because
I don't know, but they stopped making it, so people were like hung up on that last
95, 96.
No
I mean,
Chell.
You're not old
I was
enough,
never
but-
chelling.
Oh, man.
Nope.
NBA Jam.
I did enjoy NBA Jam, but I
love
wasn't
NBA
playing it as much as those 3.
All right.
That
And
would have been
Mitch,
an honorable mention.
You'll appreciate this. I know Josh is allegedly too young, although we both agree he's probably lying about his age at this point. Tecmo Bowl, man. Tecmo Bowl is it,
We used
boy.
to pull all-nighters
Yes.
in Aaron Miller's basement playing Tecmo
shout out to
Bowl
Aaron Miller.
tournaments. Yep.
I did not.
Which is weird because my friends Tony and Jonah now live in Aaron Miller's old house. So I go in that basement
Wow.
like every week and I'm like, I used to have all-nighters here. And they're like, you're weird.
That is a Mitch Nellis story. All right. So that's my first top 3. Rami, why don't you go ahead? Give us your next your top 3.
Top 3 All-Star festivities. So not the All-Star game itself, but the events and festivities around it. I've always
I have that as well. I have that
do
as
you?
well.
Look at that. Well,
You guys
I
talk
mean,
to each other?
it's the easy one to come up with today, man.
All right, we're radio pros. Radio pros.
Yeah, exactly. I love the home run derby. Always have, always will. I know it's something that and you know what? My first 2 I think fall under this category, and it goes back to where we started this hour. Where if it's not the greatest one they've ever seen, it's the worst one they've ever seen, and everybody's going to bitch and moan and complain that it's ruined and it's not what it used to be. The home run derby and the slam dunk contest. I missed the star power in the slam dunk contest, but I'll say the same thing about the slam dunk contest. I'll say about the home run derby. just the sheer feat that these guys go out there and accomplish, like just casually. You know what I mean? They just go out there and they're jumping 6 feet in the air and spinning around, and they got they go a little too far with the props sometimes, but I still love the slam dunk contest. And I know there's a dud from time to time, but just like I said, turning on my TV and seeing these guys do what like 0.00001% of the human population can do, to me, that display of athleticism still grabs my attention. And then number one, and I don't think they do it anymore. I know they do some stuff. Do you guys remember the NFL Skills Challenge that they used to have on Pro Bowl weekend?
Yeah,
oh, man.
Seeing those guys launch a football as far as they could,
or they had like the moving targets, and they try to get it through the hole in the moving target, or the big man obstacle course or agility challenge. Oh man, I love that. That was better than they could have nixed the Pro Bowl. Like, instead of doing this flag football thing that they did a few years ago, they could have just nixed the Pro Bowl and made that a 2-day event. Just give me NFL skills challenges for 2 days, and I would be locked into that. I don't need a Pro Bowl. I understand why you can't play a real football game, like all-star game type of thing, with it being such a violent and brutal sport. And I'm not watching flag football. I'm just not. So just give me that for a weekend and forget any sort of Pro Bowl or all-star game in the NFL.
I think I might be fine with that. All right, Mitch, your top 3 list.
I have no idea where I want to go here. Do I want to go super personal and just talk about me, or do I want to engage?
Give us your top 3 childhood friends who you had sleepovers with.
Dick Scandrett.
Okay.
Shout out Framingham.
Right.
My buddy Rowie, who lived in Newton, who I basically lived in his house. And then Jesse Sage. Yeah.
The Jester.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So that's not my top 3. All right. I'm going to go with top 3 places I want to get a morning iced coffee from.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right. Honorable mention to Quick Trip. There's no drive-through though. So Quick Trip has to be 4.
You got to get out of your car.
But I never go. They have different ice for their cold brew than they have for soda. You got to get the soda ice, because my number 3 is Chick-fil-A, and Chick-fil-A is amazing iced coffee because it's the hospital ice.
Oh, I love the pellet ice.
Right.
Yeah.
The pellet.
Oh,
right. And Quick Trip, the soda machines have the pellets, but the coffee machine doesn't. So I always go to the soda machine for the pellets.
Interesting. Just help me out, because I don't get soda from Quick Trip. If I'm going to Quick Trip for a beverage, it's gonna be a coffee. So I don't even know that ice is over there.
Get the ice from the soda machines. All right. Number 2 is 7 Brew, and this is new to my radar because they just built one in Glendale, so it's within walking distance. Kids are obsessed with 7 Brew right now, like, because it's all these crazy coffee drinks, and it's less expensive than the 9-letter word from Seattle.
Okay.
Wait, so it's a chain? 7 Brew is a chain? I've never heard of it.
Huge chain. Yeah, they're popping up everywhere. It's drive-through only.
Can we not say Starbucks?
I don't like saying it.
Okay.
But you can. Because I'm going to say Dunkin' is number 1 because I'm from Boston.
No.
From Boston.
Yeah.
I like Dunkin' for a cup of hot coffee. Like just more times than not, if I'm drinking coffee, it's just hot black coffee because I'm a man.
That's right.
So, and I like Dunkin'. I like Dunkin' for that, but their flavored coffees, iced, hot, whatever.
No.
I do not enjoy them.
Flavored. I like it, just an iced black coffee.
If I get an iced coffee, it's going to have some flavor in it. I don't even understand.
It's going to have 7 scoops of sugar.
Yeah.
And Dunkin's flavoring, it's just like, I don't know.
Dunkin's flavoring's off. I don't
totally agree.
The only thing I get from Dunkin' that's flavored is the mint hot chocolate. In the winter, they do a great mint hot chocolate.
Ooh.
See, if I'm doing iced, it's going to be a mocha or a butter pecan or... Starbucks has a couple of ice drinks that I love right now.
Right. Now you should start going to 7 Brew.
Well, if
7 Brew has the same drinks and they're less expensive.
Well, I would love that. I would love to find me a 7 Brew.
Or you could just not drink coffee and be tired all the time.
No.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah,
I need another cup right now.
All right. I got another list here. Top 3 things my wife tells me to do for my own benefit that I don't do anyway and then pay the price.
Empty the dishwasher.
No.
Wait, what?
No. But I get what you're doing. Be Better is on Thursday.
Oh, my bad.
Number 3, make sure I eat something. Way too many times before we're going to do something where she'll be like, I don't know if they're gonna have food there. I don't need you getting all crabby. Eat something before we leave.
Right.
And I go, yeah, all right. And then I don't.
Do you
Like
not
I either
just
forget
have, like,
or
a
just
bucket of peanut butter pretzels or something that you can grab on your way out of the house?
we have like a snack, snack pantry, whatever. It's just there are times where she has the foresight to go, you might not be able to eat for the next 6 to 8 hours. So you should eat something now. And then I still don't. And then she's right, and I should have ate. Number 2 on that list is drinking water. No matter how much water I drink, she will say, make sure you drink more water. Yesterday, it was so hot when we were out playing golf. She was like, you better be drinking water. We were drinking water. It still wasn't enough water. It's supposed to be even hotter today. Hotter today. Call back to that Sears commercial from the 90s. Yesterday, you said it called Sears. I'll call now. Anyway, and there's this. So she'd say today, make sure you're drinking water. Everyone should be drinking water.
I'm drinking water right now.
I wouldn't. And then I would be like, I feel like crap. Well, it's because you didn't drink enough water.
That's correct.
And the number one thing that my wife tells me to do for my benefit that I don't do and then pay for it is put on sunscreen. And I refuse to believe that I am the only man that doesn't do this. Get told every time you're going to be outside, you're going to burn, put on sunscreen. And I don't. And then I burn. And then she says, looks like you didn't put on sunscreen. And I go, yeah, I didn't. Yeah, probably should have, but I didn't.
I don't burn, being that I am of desert people. I do not burn, and still my wife will tell me to put on some sunscreen and insists that one of these days I'm gonna get sunburned, even though I don't and never have and never will. I just get bronze, boys. I just get bronze. And even sexier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you don't listen. You don't put on sunscreen.
No,
Well, he
I don't
doesn't
need
need
sunscreen.
Clearly, you weren't coaching third base Sunday in Port Washington when the sun was just 1,000% full force on your face. Just saying.
Fair. All right, quickly before we get out, Rami, do you have another top 3 you'd like to throw in to the mix?
Top 3 things that I'm terrified of of fatherhood.
Ooh, this could be good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm here for this.
All right.
Kids on the way in November. Number 3, guys. Actually, no, I'll save that. That's actually number 1. Now that I think about it.
No, let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
Number 3
go ahead, Rami.
Number 3 is the sleep I'm gonna lose. I'm not a big sleeper. I'm like, I need 5 or 6 hours on a given night, and I'll be all right. So that's why it's number 3. I'm not too concerned about that. Number 2 is what Mitch just touched on. It's the poopy diapers, guys. I can't.
You just can't. You just can't.
You just get past it.
I legitimately don't know if I can. The thought of it truly makes me gag. I want to go back. I want to go back to the old days where my dad never changed a diaper. I want to be like my dad. I want to go. My dad is my hero, and I want to be like my dad and never change a diaper. And number 1, and Mitch, you just touched on this, dude. I love my free time. Even if I'm doing nothing with it. Like every once in a while, I'll be doing nothing with my free time. And I'll just stop and go, man, this is great. This is great that I'm doing nothing with my free time, enjoying doing nothing right now. Just relaxing and enjoying it. And Mitch said standing out on coaching third base and the sun beating down on him. I know there's gonna be those days and that drain on your own personal free time that kids will be and will do. It terrifies me. It terrifies me. I'm scared. I'm selfish and I'm scared.
Those worries, Rami, are all valid and going to happen to you. So just know.
And 6 months after your child is born, none of them will be worries.
Yeah.
They will all be things you embrace and love.
They just happen.
The love you will have for your child will transcend any other thoughts on earth. And you can't even fathom that right now. And that's okay. And you can tell me I'm an idiot and nothing I'm saying makes sense.
No, I believe you.
I'm okay with that too.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Is it
also,
crazy?
Maybe you'll hate your kid. I don't know.
My wife and friends who have kids, I think I'm crazy. I want rubber gloves and a face shield to change diapers. I don't want to
start with that.
Yeah, you'll start with that.
You'll realize that it takes more time to get that ready.
You're absolutely going to get to the point where it doesn't matter.
You just got to dive in.
Yep. You're just going to be like, it's gross. I'm gross. Kids are gross.
Yep.
Things are gross now.
You can't avoid grossness with kids.
Yeah, I don't know.
Also, I really want to, I need to say this. Julie is listening.
Yeah.
She texted in to say, Rami, you should listen to your wife. Sunscreen also prevents cancer. It's not just about preventing burn. So my wife is now even telling you to put on sunscreen.
We all know. Real quick, 3 people who should be doing your wedding, because I got an email this morning that I'm going to share with everybody. Number 3 is your priest.
Okay.
Number 2 is your rabbi. Number 1 is me, because happy 12-year anniversary, Reverend Mitchell Aaron Nellis from the Universal Life Ministry. I got an email reminding me it's my 12th anniversary. I've done weddings. I can do yours. Let's talk.
Wow. Self-promotion for Mitch Thundernellis.
You get paid for that? You get paid for that?
Well, he could charge, I think.
Can, but normally just travel and maybe a little gift or something like that, but nothing crazy.
All right. Thank you, Rami. We appreciate your time, and we will listen to you from 9 to noon today here on the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network.
All right, boy. That was fun. Talk to
Love
you
you,
next
Rami.
time.
Thanks, bud.
Love you back.
All right. We're going to tally up the points. Give that to you when we come back on Rami's score on the Wisconsin Sports Wake Up Call, live from the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network studios, powered by the Potawatomi Sportsbook.
Angel is a centerfold.
Hey, do you want to score free Wendy's Frosty Classics this summer? Of course you do. Well, when the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, proud high A affiliate of the Milwaukee Brewers, record 10 strikeouts in a game, you can go to any Wisconsin Wendy's and get a free small Frosty Classic. Follow the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers on Twitter or Instagram as they post after every game with 10 strikeouts. This offer is good for 24 hours following the game. Welcome back to the Wisconsin Sports Wake Up Call. Josh Albrecht here, Mitch Thunder Nellis filling in for Aaron Morse today. And all right, I'm trying to that was a good showing.
Yeah.
That was a good showing.
His second segment was stronger than his first, I thought.
Yes. But I still thought his first segment was good.
Yeah, but he likes Wilson Contreras.
Yes.
Ugh.
So I had to score pretty high, but he lost points.
Yeah.
He lost points still. So
I resemble that.
He gets a 12.
Okay.
Which you had a 13 last week.
True.
You would have had like an 18.
Yeah. Or 17 or something.
It would have been much higher, but a hard dump button needed to be pushed.
Yes. You're welcome.
Oh, but here are the things that Rami did well. So first of all, I love that he was talking about everyone being surprised about Walker. Yeah. Well, us in the NL Central were well aware. Any team that had seen Walker, I feel like to that point, was not as confused by him having a shot. So
and he just
I like that he called that.
He just flicked the ball out. Like, it was amazing what he was doing last
night. It was calm, cool, collected.
Yeah.
I also like that he said too many people have a platform, and that's why things won't stay the same. That was a good answer.
Oh.
And then I also like that when we talked about the boos and how he felt about the boos at the home run derby.
Yep.
He said he enjoyed it because it showed the crowd was into it. And I never thought about it that way, of more just, you want to see the crowd into it. If the crowd's not even paying attention and all you're hearing is just background noise, essentially, from the crowd, that's not fun.
Right.
So knowing
when it's too corporate.
Right. So knowing that the crowd got into it, those were good. He loses points, first of all, because he likes Wilson Contreras.
Yep.
Second, because he said Cubs twice in a positive manner. We don't do that here. Really. And the big one that I wasn't expecting from him was his response to the Summer League and us talking about Brain Burries and saying, I'm just kind of floating through until the next Giannis comes around. Bro, there might not ever be the next Giannis. Yeah. I would say there's not going to be a next Giannis. There might be a good player, but not a Giannis. So if that's what you're waiting for, as a huge Bucks fan, oh boy, Rami's going to be quite disappointed. So he ends with a 12. Still a good showing. I thought it was great. I loved his top threes. I thought his top threes were very good. I love that he opened up a little bit about, things he's worried about with fatherhood, being a first-time dad. Yeah. Thought that was great.
Yeah. Avengers Doomsday, 2 hours and 45 minutes runtime. What do you think?
Sounds about right.
Yeah. They got a lot of storytelling to do.
Yeah.
Starting back from ground zero is what they're saying.
Right. I'm a little worried about how that's going to actually end up going.
Yeah.
But
I've heard great things about Spider-Man, though.
Which comes out
soon.
Very soon.
Next week.
Maybe.
Tickets go on sale Monday for Avengers Doomsday. The movie comes out in December. They're starting ticket sales on Monday.
Yeah.
That's a little much.
Well, I don't know if it is for that. It's going to be.
I know.
That's going to be a huge showing.
Do people on the text line want us to write them back? 414-677-1250. Tell us when you write something that's not necessarily for on air. Do you want us to write you back? Like, why do I talk about Port Washington every single day? Or the person who gave me props on their top 3 list. Like, I don't know that we need to read all that. I got a negative and a positive. I like that. That's what I like.
Yeah, you got one each. Balance.
And I need that balance in my life.
Balance is important. Well, I needed you in my life this morning, Mitch Thunder Nellis, and I appreciate you coming in, filling in for Aaron Morse, and joining me from 6 to 8 a.m. You will be back on a Be Better Thursday, trying to beat your own record from last week.
Just 7 to 8.
There we go. That's right.
And then I'm co-hosting on Friday.
We're going to see about Friday. Friday will be fun. The Steve Zabin Show with Josh Albrecht will be fun. That's coming up next here on the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network. We're live from the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network. Studios powered by the Potawatomi Sportsbook. We'll see you tomorrow because we are not done yet.
Zabin.